Welcome to your 20-minute stretch. My name is Jill Penfold and I'm going to be coaching you through it. Today is all about de-stressing and relaxing. Put some nice music on, maybe light some candles, and let's get started. Okay, so let's start on the mat, nice and slow. If you need to have a towel or if you need to have something to help you, please, this is just a stretch. This is, we're not going to be doing anything crazy. Make sure you've got your water next to you. First of all, I want you to come to a seated position, either kneeling or you can be on your sit bones, on your butt cheeks, feet crossed. If this hurts or this feels uncomfortable, I just want you to feel quite stable right now. We're going to start with the neck, a nice easy stretch, and let's begin. 60 seconds of each area and we will be here for 20 minutes. So what we're doing is dropping the ear to the shoulder. I'm just letting my jaw hang loose. I'm going to switch over. Good. Come up to neutral, back to the other side. I'm going to look at my armpit. Other side, ear to shoulder. I'm going to look at the armpit. And what this is doing is stretching out the back of the neck. Good. Come up to neutral. Turn the head all the way to the side. Neutral, turn the head all the way to the side. Good. And then all we're going to do is a little chin roll. Let your jaw loose. Good, let's move it to the shoulders. Hands down by your sides. There's obviously an aeroplane going overhead. So raise the shoulders up. Drop them down, raise them up, drop them down, raise them up, squeeze, drop them down loose, side to side with the head, raise them up, squeeze everything up, loose, raise them up, lower them, raise up, this time roll them back and drop, raise up, roll back, and drop. Good. Raise up, roll back, and drop. Nice and easy. Find that bottom part of that exercise that just feels really relaxing. Good. One more time. Raise up, roll back, and down. Good. We're going to go into a side stretch. So if you are on your sit bones, very gently come onto your knees, or you can even stand. We're going to reach up with both arms. We're going to go over to the side. Exhaling, reach up, over to the side. Good. Reach up, over to the side. Good. Make sure your face is relaxed. No matter what stress you have going on, try to take it out of your face. Reach up, side. Reach up, side. Good. One more time. Reach up and side. So we've done neck, we've done shoulders, we've done the side of the body, all for 1 minute each. Let's move on to the lower body. Come onto all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, toes under, tabletop position. I'm going to press down with my hands to secure them, lock out my elbows. I'm going to push down with my feet. Raise my butt up, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the calves, driving through the shoulders. I'm going to come through to plank. I'm going to drop my hips and I'm going to rock out from hip bone to hip bone. If you want to just check out one foot to get a good deep stretch and the other, rock out the hips. Good. Toes under, push up, push back. Downward facing dog, pedal out the calves. Come back to plank, drop the hips, rock out. If you want to do a mini cobra just to get a little bit of something in the shoulders. Good, rock out the hips, hip bone to hip bone, very gently. Good, don't forget to breathe. Toes under, push up, push back, pedal out the calves. Nice and easy. We're going to cycle through this 2 more times. Good. Come to plank. Drop the hips. Maybe drop the chest all the way to the floor. Push back. Rock out the hips. Toes under, push up, push back. Pedal out the calves. I know it really works the shoulders, but it's not, shouldn't be painful at all. Should be quite, just getting a little bit of heat in there. Slowly lower to the mat and rock back. Good. Next exercise, gently come up to tabletop, all the way to a kneeling position. Come up to fully kneeling. We're going to come into a runner's lunge, low lunge, knees down, the top of my foot is flat on the mat. I'm going to sit really tall and I'm going to stretch into this back hip. So if you feel like a stretch up really helps, give yourself a really good stretch to the ceiling. Good. Come back. Let's switch sides. Low lunge. A low lunge for me, runner's lunge, not a yogi lunge. A runner's lunge for me is knee down, back at the top of my foot is flat and I'm stretching into my back hip. A high lunge would be here. So for me, just a floor lunge. Good, reach up and stretch. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Come out into a kneeling position. We're going to sit on the floor, feet together. If you need a belt or a strap, you can use it. Sit nice and tall. Our objective is belly button to thighs rather than forehead to knees. So sit nice and tall, and we're just going to slide the hands along the calves with as flat back as you possibly can, and we should feel a good stretch all along the backs of the legs. And hold it where you feel like everything starts to shake. We've got 30 seconds here. Brilliant. Breathe. Breathe into the stretch. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Slowly come up and come back to the front or wherever you're seated. We're going to go through that all over again. And 1 minute, neck stretches. Sit nice and tall, drop the ear to the shoulder. Maybe you'll get to see Peg today. Maybe. Good. Down to the armpit, look at the armpit. Good, come back up, ear to shoulder. Look at the armpit. That just stretches the back of the neck. Good, come back up, side, all the way as far as you can over the shoulders. Look at the wall or wherever your side glance is. Come back to neutral. Side, sitting really tall and breathe. Look up but don't drop the head back. Look up and side. Neutral, look up and side. Good. And bring it back down. Let's move on to the shoulders. We're going to shrug up, roll back and down. Shrug up, roll back and down. Good. Cycle through this. Shrug up, roll back and down. Good, let's do individual shoulders. Shrug up and drop. Shrug up and drop. Up and down. Good. And both together. Up, back and down. Good, one more time. Up, back and really drop out of that shoulder stretch. Head side to side. Come to a kneeling position, side body stretch. sitting on the heels, or if you want to stand, you can stand. Reach up really tall with the fingertips. I always reach as high as I can. Side. If you feel like you've got more stability here to really get a good side stretch, totally fine. Reach up, glance up to the ceiling. Keep that arm by the ear. Come to neutral. Next, take a nice inhale. Exhale. Take it to the side. Maybe glance up to the ceiling. Good, come up, interlace the fingers, reach up again, side. Look up at the ceiling. Good, up and over to the other side. Wonderful. Good, let's take it to the lower body, nice and slow. Now your muscles are starting to become warm. Hands down, tabletop position. Remember the knees underneath the hips, flat back, not overarched, not overextended. So just a nice flat back, toes under, push up and push back. Downward facing dog. We're going to go through this, go through plank and then up dog, mini cobra. Good, come to plank, drop down to the mat, push back, rock out the hips, hip bone, oh I'm just going to zombie crawl, hip bone to hip bone. Keep your glutes loose, keep your abs loose. Nice and relaxed. Toes under, push back. Good plank position. Slowly lower, drop back, hips. Good, 3, 2, 1. Come back to a seated position. Bring one leg forward, 90-degree angle. Toe under if it gives you more stability. Chest up nice and tall. Reaching, stretching to that back hip. Really stretch, nice deep stretch. And keep the hips closed. It's really easy for us to be here. Keep the hips closed. We want all of that to stretch as if we're standing. This replicates our standing position. Nice deep stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Push back. An easy switch. Hold on to something if you need to. Good. Making sure the knee and the ankle are in line with each other. You know, people ask why is that so important? There are some really small bones in the ankle and the feet. And if we allow the knee to track over the toe, it kind of really gets all crunched up in there. And that's not what we want. We want everything to stay nice and healthy, nice and open. Sitting tall, stretching to that back hip. 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly push back. Come to a kneeling position, back to the neck. Round number 3. Here we go, ear to shoulder. Good, look at the armpit. Take a nice deep breath. Jaw nice and loose. Take your frown out. Undo your frown. Let it all out. Ear to shoulder. Look at the armpit. Good, come up to neutral. Over to the side. Over to the side. Good, come on up. Slowly look at the ceiling. And the reason why we're doing this is to scrunch up the forehead. And then I want you to scrunch your whole face up. And then relax it. Open the jaw, like you're chewing a big piece of gum. Shake it out. Let's move on to the shoulders. Reach up, back and down. Oh, someone's grinding coffee beans. That's going to taste good. Good. Up, back and down. Up, back and down. The next one we're going to do is we're just going to take this arm out. And you're going to take the opposite ear and stretch it over. And you're going to feel a deep, big old stretch in that delt, that shoulder cap that we've been working on all week. Good. Little circles. Oh, gets up into that trap. Good. Slowly lower that arm. Come up. Drop the other ear down. Raise up the other arm. Or get a good stretch in that shoulder. And a few little circles. Nothing crazy. Good, and then roll the neck side to side. If you want to come up to a kneeling position, interlace the fingers this time, palms up. Reach up side. Exhale. Think about all those things that have really got on your nerves this week and just let it go. Nothing we can do about it. It's gone. All we can do is deal with today. Side. Reach. Good. Really press up without overextending. Take the hands back. Draw a great big circle down. We're going to reach up. Exhale. Don't get dizzy. Reach up. And one more. Perfect. Downward facing dog. Toes under, tabletop position. Hips and knees in line. Toes under. Push your butt up to the ceiling. Push back. Pedal out the calves. If your calves don't go down, maybe widen your downward dog and just pedal out from there. If you are quite flexible, walk the hands in a tiny bit and pedal out where you feel that stretch. From here, your plank should be an easy butt lower down to the mat. Keep the hip bones down. Rock out. Really start to feel that back loosening. Mine certainly has. My hips feel a lot looser. We're going to go through this one more time in this sequence. Lock in the hands to the floor. Toes under. Push up, push back. Pedal out the calves. Good. Come to plank position. Slowly lower. Rock out the hips. Good. Come up to a tabletop position. We're going to come to a low lunge. Sit nice and tall. Stretching in that back hip. If you need to hold onto a chair, remember you can. Completely fine. Stretch it in. Maybe lean forward slightly. You can even put two hands down if you can reach. You can put elbows down if that's good for you. If not, use the knee to come up, push back, switch legs, lunge, 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 deep hip stretch, back hip. One hand down if you can, maybe two hands down. Really stretch into that back hip. If you want to raise that knee, if you're feeling a little bit looser, that's great. We're going to finish this round. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come up. We're going to come right the way back to the top. Back to the neck. Again, ear to shoulder. All we're doing is getting everything warm, and then from now we can get into a deeper stretch. Good. Look at the armpit. If you feel like that opposite arm can come out, great. Get a deeper stretch. Good. Come up to neutral, ear to shoulder. Let your jaw go loose. Look at the armpit. Maybe that arm can come out. Good. Come up to neutral. Look at the side. Look at the wall over the shoulder, not behind. Just chin to shoulder. Sit nice and tall. Good. Other side. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to neutral. Shoulders. We're going to start with our nice big circles. We're going to reach up. We're going to stretch back, pinching the shoulder blades together and come down. Reach up and exhale. Good. Reach up and come down. Let's go medium size with hands on shoulders. Medium. Reach back. Here, 5, 4, 3, good. 2 more, take your time. You might feel everything popping in your shoulders. Good. And then we're going to do mini ones. Just here, tiny little circles, just creating a little bit of heat in the shoulders. Good. Let's go back to our big circles. Reach up. Exhale. Reach up. Exhale, and one more, reach up and exhale. Side stretch. If you feel like you're dizzy after that, which I did, 'cause a lot of inhale, exhale, take a second. Reach up We're going to drop one arm and we're going to reach over with that side. Good. Maybe look at the hand, reach up. You can do this standing, remember? Come up to neutral, other hand up, drop this arm over and look at the hand. Good, feel a really good stretch in that side of the body. The obliques right in here, intercostal muscles, serratus anterior, which lay on top. You've also got your trunk, your transverse abdominis, the abs, everything's all being stretched. Good, reach up with the other hand. I'm going to do one more each side. Oh, let out a nice big moan. Oh, exhale, relax, come up. Drop this arm, reach over, look at the hand. You can hold on to things, don't forget, if you've got a chair, totally fine. Just find that stretch, let this arm hang, or hold on to the wall, whatever's good. Good. Reach up, shake it out. Downward facing dog. Come to a tabletop. Toes under, push up, push back. Pedal out. This time, let's press the chest to the thighs. Good. Come back to plank position. Slowly lower. Good. Rock out the hips. Let's go down, back down to mini cobra. Right here. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Toes under, push up, push back. 3, 2, 1. Good. Knees down. Take your time. Runner's lunge. Right here, top of the foot flat. If you look back, make sure it's all in a straight line. Nice deep stretch into the hip. Both hands down if you can. Then we're going to put the toe under, raise the knee, get a deeper stretch. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the knee. We're going to scoot that leg back. We're going to bring this one forward. Right here, toe under, knee up. Right here, stretch, stretch, stretch. We're here for another 10 seconds. If you can put your elbows down, put your elbows down, totally fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower that knee. Bring this one back. Come to center. I want you to take a nice deep breath. And exhale, and really drop into that relaxation state. Close your eyes. Relax anything that feels tense. Slowly come back into the room. Thank you so much for joining me for your stretch. Thank you so much for joining me on your de-stress stretch session. This is available for you to use anytime you feel like you need a little moment to yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, share, maybe like the video. You can also tell people about it if you feel like they need a little bit of help during this time at home. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.